G'day you legends, and welcome to today's video where we are going to be taking a look at the top 10 best cars in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now please keep in mind these are in no particular order and they are also my personal preference, so I don't actually have a proper guide that I'll be going off, but I just personally like all of these cars and I rate them in my top 10. We'll be covering cars from all categories, both OGs and new inventions, discussing cost, capabilities, special facts for each car, if it's been removed from the game and whether it's worth buying. If you take something away from this video, please consider subscribing, leaving a like here, and getting some interaction moving in the comments about your picks. I'm actually quite curious to see how many of you are surprised with this list. The Pegassi Zentorno is going to make the top 10 list. Now if you are new to this channel, this car has a pretty special place for me. This was the very first expensive vehicle I purchased in GTA Online. Well, I say expensive, but going back maybe almost a decade now, that was pretty pricey at the time, which is difficult to grasp considering it cost $725,000 now. It's a two-door vehicle that sits in the supercar category, and you can purchase this on Legendary Motorsport. I'm sure at some stage you either considered getting one of these or you most definitely did buy one. It's fantastic all-round capability from top speed to powerful acceleration, superb cornering speeds and braking make it a valuable vehicle for players of all ranks. It's also one of the very few supercars that are under $1 million, which is hard to find in GTA Online these days. In the vehicle description on Legendary Motorsport, it is described as insanely fast with a high-tech interior. This is as close as you can get to a fighter jet on wheels. You may not also know, but with the lower suspension installed, this car cannot climb stairs unlike some other supercars. I had to put an electric vehicle in this video, and it's the Omnis E-GT that makes this list. It's a four-door electric vehicle priced at $1,795,000 from Legendary Motorsport. It's based on the real-life 2020 Audi e-tron GT and has a beautiful shape-to-design ratio. Now, it's not one of the fastest vehicles, however its EV-powered functionality makes it a strong starter in any getaway situation. Its price value in comparison to other electric cars such as the Cyclone 2 is one factor as to why it makes the top 10. Its design alone is what stands out from the rest and makes a brilliant addition to any free mode car meet. You can also acquire the armor plating upgrade, and when equipped actually gives even higher resistance to most explosives in comparison with any Armani Tech vehicle. We're bending the rules on this one a little, but I gotta add a 2-for-1 here. Now if you aren't wanting to spend a fortune, the Grotti Italia GTO may just be for you. It's a fantastic vehicle that comes without the HSW upgrade and won't break the bank like the Grotti Italia GTO Stinger TT, and will be perfect for those sports car stunt races as it's an amazingly fast car with great handling as well. However, I do recommend holding out, saving a bit more money and eventually purchasing the Stinger TT. It's an upgradable HSW vehicle which is only for next gen consoles such as PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, and what this means is you can actually make money every week by using it. This HSW time trials on a weekly basis, and this vehicle once upgraded will 1. Carry immense top speeds that make it in my opinion the fastest car in GTA Online, but 2. You pick up an extra $250,000 each week for completing a time trial that takes no longer than 5 minutes maximum. It's certainly worth the investment. My favorite thing about this car aside from its top speed is how its design resembles that of many different Ferraris. Now we head to the dirt. Think Mount Chiliad, sandy shores, and all in between the map of those asphalt streets. This is the new Canis Terminus, probably the best 4x4 off-roading vehicle in the game right now, priced at a specific $1,877,500. You can pick it up on the Southern San Andreas Super Auto website. It was released as part of the Chop Shop DLC just days before we received the Clock&Bell update, and this is one of the Armani Tech vehicles that via the agency workshop can be equipped with a missile lock-on jammer, which prevents it from being targeted by homing missiles or can be turned into a remote controlled vehicle. It also comes with an extra armor plating upgrade, increasing explosive resistance. Based on a Jeep Wrangler, its speed is unmatched, acceleration is plenty, and carries awesome traction for those long trails buried deep in the map. Braking would have to be its only downfall in my opinion, but all round, totally worth it. You thought I wasn't going to include American Muscle, baby. Hands down, one of my favorite car categories, by the way, heavily underrated. The Vapid Dominator GTX, the sister car or brother car, whichever way you want to look at it, has got to be my favorite muscle car in GTA Online. Look, I know the GT is a newer version and it has a sunroof that can come down. However, at $725,000, there's not a big difference in performance when you put the two side by side. However, there's the price. The Dominator GT added in the Chop Shop update is purchasable for $2,195,000, and I understand for design purposes it definitely has a more modern look and functionality is a little bit better, but if you are starting out and want an epic muscle car that is under $1 million, that's brilliant for races, lighting up the rear wheels sideways in front of your friends and rivals in free mode, then this bad boy, the Vapid Dominator GTX, is just for you. One of, if not the most desirable sports car in GTA Online has got to be the Grotti Italia RSX. At $3,465,000, you can scrap that full value price by registering as a CEO or VIP and returning Moody Man to the music locker. Upon doing that side mission, you unlock a trade price of $2,598,750 from Legendary Motorsport. Certainly worth it to save yourself $1 million. Now, based on a few variations of Ferraris, it's clear for its aerodynamic profile and even has a moving wing that activates shortly after acceleration, which is pretty cool. But damage the car too much and that wing actually stops functioning, causes handling issues for the vehicle. So I recommend popping the maximum armor you can apply to it based on what rank you are, but not just that, its all-round performance both on the track and in the streets is what catches my eye. This vehicle has led me to many awesome breakaways from cop chases out of missions, in free mode, and also in stunt races. Worth it if you ask me. I had to do it. The Pfister 811. Well, where do I begin? A nostalgic vehicle for many, however, if you're new and watching this at the time of recording, it is currently a free claimable vehicle through the Vinewood Car Club for those who have acquired a GTA Plus membership for the month of March 2024. However, it's unfortunately not on the market for regular players anymore, or shall I say for the time being. I'm not sure if this car will be brought back into the market, but we'll see. It was priced at $1,135,000, and I gotta say this car is epic. I was lucky enough to get one of these, and I just wanted to add this one for a bit of a throwback. I know there's a lot of OG players who have a deep appreciation for this vehicle, and if it does make its way back to the market, I strongly suggest you put the money aside and pick up this sweet ride. The Benefactor Krieger, priced at $2,875,000 off of Legendary Motorsport, is a supercar part of the hypercar body style concepts. Based on the Mercedes AMG 1, I would say it's a great all-round supercar, excelling in all aspects of just what every player wants: acceleration, handling, the top speed of course, and good under-braking off long straights into sharp hairpins. I've certainly won the majority of my stunt races in GTA Online thanks to this car here. Cannot rate it high